Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And obviously, the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And when you look at the Lakers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Kobe is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Now, here's Markkanen. A 26-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Bryant passes to Hachimura. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And they double up LeBron. Russell from long range. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Spins. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here is Hachimura. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Russell with the bucket.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Collins a screen on Russell. Kicks it out to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And there's the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul.
Find the lanes.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. One shot.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now, here's Sexton. 29 points for him last game against Phoenix. Here's Clarkson. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer sort of crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
Now Clarkson, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Markkanen finds Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
LeBron passes to Kobe. Here's Hachimura. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James.
LeBron is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Now, here's Sexton. Still scoreless. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now here's James. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on Davis. Kicks to Clarkson. Collins against LeBron. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. And Davis throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Clarkson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Outside Collins. Sexton against Russell. From deep, Collins. The Jazz with another miss. Lakers leading by 10. A free ball. James, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. In the corner, it's Kessler. Clarkson on the wing, defended by Bryant. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Collins against James. Very pretty alley layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Attention fans, time right now to hype up your Lakers home squad. Let's hear some noise.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Utah, 4.5 games behind.
And I think for Utah, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now, here's Clarkson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. There's the pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Hachimura. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Collins.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Outside, Davis. Russell sets a screen for Davis. Russell with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sexton against Russell. Outside, Sexton. Passes to Markkanen. Collins, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw good for Markkanen. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Now here is Davis. His last outing with 20 points. That one goes in. Davis has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Clarkson outside. Sexton up top. Right side, Collins. Pass to Markkanen. That's a 2 from Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Russell passes to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's the Jazz now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Russell from long range. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. He kicks to Collins. Markkanen against Vanderbilt. Markkanen, good.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Bryant against Clarkson. Kobe can't hit. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. To the middle. Kessler, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. Pass to Hachimura. The kick out to Bryant. It's up a three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now the pass to Kessler. Russell against Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, the incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Bryant. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Vincent up top, defended by Horton Tucker. Lakers working the ball around now. Stolen by Yurtseven. Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Markkanen. For three, Olynyk. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Pass to James. .116 left to play in the first. He can't get that one to fall. Clarkson outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. Five to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Davis.
Oh my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Horton Tucker with it, defended by Vincent. Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. The shot misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. LeBron, good. James has got 7 points in the game.
Well, LeBron decisive despite the contact right there.
Clarkson taking his time here. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Here's Horton Tucker. That's good on the jump shot. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers lead by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Los Angeles leading by 10. So on the floor for Utah, Olynyk is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Talen Horton Tucker. And it's Abaji in at the 2 spot. Now here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong from inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Horton Tucker. He dishes it to Markkanen. Inside, deflects the pass. It's James atop the key. He is all gas and no break. James caps off a beautiful fast break. Jazz trail by 14. Horton Tucker with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Yurtseven kicks to Olynyk. Right wing. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
And the first one drops. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Over to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Lakers number 1.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood.
But Christian Wood, a guy that we know is a 3-level scorer. It's what earns him minutes on the floor.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Cameron Reddish. Both free throws good from Wood. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Vincent. Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurtseven. From 6 feet, good on the shot. Yurtseven's got his first points in this one. Los Angeles leading by 12. For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. James. Rebound by Olynyk. The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. This is to Markkanen. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
But we know Markkanen can face up and make shots, but I love when he mixes it up on the interior. That's a really good touch.
James looking around. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Put a little extra on that one.
Olynyk the pass to Markkanen. Olynyk a screen on Vanderbilt. Pass to Horton Tucker. And the lead is down inside single digits. Horton Tucker's got 5.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to LeBron. Over Olynyk. And he can't bank that one in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 9-point game. And there's the pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. A three-pointer, no good. LA's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes it to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, good with the triple. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now, here's Yurtseven. Back to Horton Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Will yet to score. Hits the three-point line.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Austin Reed. And the Jazz making a change here. So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 10. Here's Horton Tucker. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer, Markkanen hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Wood finds Russell. Back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Markkanen. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Wood. That's Bryant in for Vincent.
Substitution for your Lakers. Anthony Davis. Kobe Bryant.
So it's Utah now. 9-point game. Sexton with the screen for Markkanen. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Russell. Outside James. Russell sets a screen for James. And here is Hachimura. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Hachimura. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer just so skilled, he can find different spots to be effective.
Bounce pass, Russell. Hachimura with a screen on Collins. Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The pass to Markkanen. And stolen by LeBron. A shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. Here's Sexton. And that one drops.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside, James. Loads it up for Davis. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Davis. And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat, night in and night out.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. Hachimura setting the pick for Russell. Shot clock at 5. Davis has the open look. The good-looking shot from the wing. 12 points for Anthony Davis.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Utah calls timeout.
Heading to the north, the Laker girls. Let's make some love. Get on your feet, show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
Collins dishes to Clarkson. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality, so critical in the modern NBA.
And Sexton drops them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's James. LeBron steps it home.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Hachimura. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Collins. Clarkson outside. Collins a screen on Hachimura. The Jazz with another miss.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Lakers. Offside Collins. Clarkson missing again. Los Angeles leading by 17. James in the post. Working on Collins. Down low. Here's Clarkson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Russell passes to Davis. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clarkson against Kobe. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson is screen on Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. To the paint to stop the drought. And the rejection by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back to Mr. James.
And the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Lakers leading by 17. Now LeBron. 26 points for him. To the middle. From 6 away. And it's Davis missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And the pass to Collins. From down in the low post, it goes. Collins has got 5 now.
Now, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Vanderbilt checked in for the Lakers. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. You look at Wood, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Gabe Vincent.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
.56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sexton against Russell. Passes to Vanderbilt. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Davis finds Vanderbilt. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz trail by 18. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Collins with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Markkanen. That 3 off the mark. Russell against Sexton. Outside, Russell. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Los Angeles, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Utah Jazz. We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those wings. Oh, you talking about the game or the wings? Anyway, I like the wings we had in the back.
Yeah, I like the hummus. The hummus was pretty good.
That sauce was on point.
Ooh, yes, it was.
You know, I actually was talking about the game. Why's it always got to be about food with you two? And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, looking at the score, there's a lot we could pick apart. But their perimeter defense, no communication. They're letting shooters run free.
Yeah, no question. They need way more urgency in that area. It's been raining threes.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Kobe. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. The shot's good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, here is Russell. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
I'll tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw good, Russell.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
And so Russell hits them both. Utah shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton with a screen on Hachimura. 3-pointer, Markkanen. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 16. Clarkson for 3. And Utah, another 3.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Loads it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now, here's Sexton. It's stolen by Hachimura. Russell high post. It's good. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Outside, Markkanen. It's stolen by Davis. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Bill Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It is another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's James. He's got 26. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Markkanen passes to Kessler. And here's Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Davis kicks to Russell. A 3 from Bryant. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Sexton. And he gets the bucket. Sexton's got 6.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
The pass to Hachimura. Here's Russell. Outside, Kobe. Here's the teardrop. Sexton against Russell. From outside the arc. Shot by Collins, no good. Lakers lead by 22. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Now, here's Collins. 5 points in the game. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Shoots over Kobe. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bryant outside. Back to LeBron. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Utah calls timeout. You look at James. What a contribution.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Coming your attention to the court, it's your Lakers Ice Squad.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
And a moment to see numbers for LeBron James. Tops in scoring. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Outside Collins. Back to Sexton. Collins in the post. Working on James. Pass to Vincent. Collins against LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Now Davis, after Lowry Market misses from long range, and he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Up and in on the layup. Sexton's got 8 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to James. Back to Vincent. Russell, a screen on Clarkson. Vincent with it. Wanted now by Sexton. Vincent's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clarkson finds Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 31. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Utah moving it around. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Russell. LeBron against Collins. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Christian Wood comes in for LeBron. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Hachimura. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Jazz. Horton Tucker comes in for Markkanen. Outside Russell. And here is Vanderbilt. Pass to Wood. Here's Vincent. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
We've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell. There's the pass to Clarkson. Over Vanderbilt. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vanderbilt finds Wood. Back to Vanderbilt. Now Vincent. Rebound by Oleynyk.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now Horton Tucker. He has 7. Passes it to Clarkson. 9 feet out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one goes on Wood.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best, when he's pushing the action, being aggressive. It carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Prince is checked in for Russell. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Davis down low. He's defended by Yurtsevin. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. Horton Tucker bounce pass. Yurtsevin passes to Clarkson. Back to Yurtsevin over Davis. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Well, it's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And sit with it. Defended by Horton Tucker. Vincent misses. Clarkson against Vanderbilt. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. LeBron James, number 1. And, of course, Anthony Davis.
Anytime these 2 guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off.
Take a break.
If not,
Take a
both
break.
of them.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Wood. Left side, Davis. Over Yurtsevin. And it's Davis missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurtsevin. Horton Tucker with it. He's got 7, clock at 4. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Vincent finds Vanderbilt. Shoots over Markkanen. Los Angeles with another miss. Utah has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Inside. And he dunks it down.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Vincent with it. Defended by Horton Tucker. That one's good from the corner. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 16. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got 19 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. One quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trail by 21, and Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Yurtsevin out there with a linning. Then there's Talen Horton Tucker. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Abaji in at the 2-guard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know the scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
Christie, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Markkanen drops them both. Lakers leading by 19 points. And here is LeBron. Pass to Vincent. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy. for LeBron James, so high above the rim.
The pass to Yurtsevin. Horton Tucker with it. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Benson with it. Defended by Horton Tucker. Dunk by James.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Horton Tucker scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
To the paint, stolen by Markkanen. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Now, here's Olynyk. To the left wing. Yurtsevin kicks to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Drills it from outside.
It's not just the decision-making. It's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here's James. And it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got 37.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Markkanen. Over Vanderbilt. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Picked him clean. Now, Horton Tucker. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Christie. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Vanderbilt against Markkanen. Horton Tucker with it. Pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Horton Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. Christie with the rebound.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's James. Stolen by Yurtsevin. And now here's Marco. Here's Marco. Horton Tucker. Outside, Markkanen. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Kessler's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Another miss by Utah. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James outside. Takes a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. James has got 40 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Here's Horton Tucker. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Horton Tucker finds Markkanen. Now Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. Olynyk has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Olynyk's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Jazz.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
Russell dishes to James. Wood a screen on Olynyk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that matchup against the Sixers, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Free throw good, Wood. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
And so he's able to get one of 2. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that on?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box score, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized. There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Wood kicks to James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the wing right side. Wood passes to Bryant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hachimura is checked in for Christian Wood.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Utah with the ball. Clarkson passes to Collins. Back to Clarkson. Markkanen in the corner. The 3, and Utah another 3.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Russell kicks to James. Down low. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Fires the 3. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 45 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Outside, Markkanen. Now the pass to Clarkson. To the inside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here is Hachimura. LeBron outside, shoots the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Collins. Outside Sexton. Clarkson outside. Davis with a double team. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kessler. Bucket is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's James. Outside Bryant. Kobe draws it up. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Sexton against Russell. That one off the back iron and out.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Outside, Sexton. Hachimura comes with the double team. The floater. Sexton's shot is good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And the Lakers call time here.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Loads it up for Davis.
And I tell you, the Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Feeds to Kobe. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sexton dishes to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Out to Clarkson. Second chance effort. Rejected by Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's on Lowry Markkanen. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Radish, he's checked in for Kobe. And Vincent subbed in for Russell. 1 time. Free throw good, James. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Yurtsevin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
.35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Outside Collins. 5 on the clock, and the jumper is on the mark.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's James. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Now, here's Sexton. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And, I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.